gentlemen, good evening, viewers. Wherever you might be getting our signals from, a warm welcome to Kwt Football Ground. Welcome to another very important day, which marks the end of this 2025 KWT in partnership with KWTFA in partnership with Famara Bojang referees on the 14 Fitness Championship final. And wherever you might be watching Dalaso TV, we are broadcasting live here in Kwt Football Ground. I am your commentator this evening, together with Ismaila Tamba of Kwt FM, and will be joined by another colleague, Famara Bojang of Taranga FM, and of course Binta Jaju will also join us later on. Wherever you are, the two teams are almost walking away from the tunnel and very close to where the usual ceremonies will take place. So for that being the case, we would like to say a very big thank you to KWTFA and of course in partnership with Mr. Famara Bojang for organizing this important tournament for the under 14. These kids will definitely going to remember this day come a decade to come. Whenever they get into the internet, they will watch themselves play on this very important and famous ground of football field. So Dalaso TV will be broadcasting this live. Come even next 10 years to come, you have the opportunity to watch this final once again. So special thanks to Mamadou Esba and the team for providing this opportunity, a lifetime opportunity for many people who are out there. Whether you are here or abroad, you have the opportunity to be part of this great history. For that, for that being the case, the dignitaries will be allowed to do as usual handshake with the players. From there, the national team will follow before the kickoff will be, official kickoff will be taken by Honorable Idrissa Seidi. So for that being the case, the dignitaries who are here, the president of KWT Academy, Mr. Omar Ba, will lead the team with the usual ceremonies, where this will be an opportunity for these young kids to shake hands with some of these important dignitaries who are here to raise this important occasion. So for that being the case, any moment from now, they will be taking you through the starting line of teams. Before we get into the the ball-to-ball commentary, starting with Aston Villa, they're starting with Modlamin Drame from the goal post, Aliou Ba, Cherno Jaju, Usman Baro, Salif Bojang, Jibril Baji, Mutar Bari, Mustafa Kote, Abdullah Jame, Sekou Njai, and Ismaila Kujabi for Aston Villa. For super talent, they're starting with Maslow, Zampol Biai, Modu Bojang, Idrissa Seidi, Patrick Gomez, Dauda Sise, Babukar Jalo, Alaji Usman Kamara, Omar Njai, and Hadim Bamba Jaju. The Alaji Sise complete the starting bat for super talent. So the usual ceremonies is ongoing, where the president of KWT Academy, Omar Ba, Honorable Idrissa Seidi, and other important members, and of course the founder of KWT Academy, Mamadou Esba, and the team are currently doing the usual handshake before the usual kickoff. So the DJ can prepare the national team for us any moment from now. When the usual handshake are done, then we will continue with the national anthem or the national prayers. Ismaila Tamba, welcome to Cloro, and we are live on Dalaso TV.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jai, and then happy to be here. And then it's great to showcase this young, talented grassroots football that is live with Dallas TV at Cloro Football Park. Indeed, by looking at the two teams that justify that grassroots is one of its kind. And then that is where the Gambia can be able to sport out the individuals that will be representing the Gambia in the national team. So we are happy with MS. We made engagement with MS Thursday on Global Sports Capital FM. And then it's good to be here, Mr. Njai. And then what I'm seeing here as things stands, that simply means Cloro is the theater of entertainment, and you can see from the far at the corner side, fans are just trying to play their quarter, and then spectators are just pouring inside the field or inside the park. But let's see what will happen here at the 90 minutes of this encounter between the two teams. But as things start, we can now go for the national anthem. That's the national prayer of the Gambia.
All right, we will now observe the national anthem. We can all be on our feet to observe the national prayers. Thank you very much, DJ. And Honorable Idrissa Sedi will lead us with the official kickoff. As far as this final is concerned, you reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasting here in Cloro, the 2025 Under 14 KWT Academy in partnership with referee Mr. Famara Bojang tournament. Well, the purpose of this tournament is to promote grassroots football, which we have been witnessing in this community for the past years, most especially when KWT came into existence. For that being the case, Honorable Idrissa Sedi will lead us with the official kickoff. Then from there, we will witness the match proper. The referee, Al-Husseini Gazama, will be dictating this game today, to be assisted by Aisatu Jata, Yankuba Fati, and of course, Ansumana Jata for today's game. We wish them all the very best of luck, of course, with the two teams. As we speak right now, the two teams are almost set, and very soon we will be witnessing the battle here between these two sides. It's the 2025 Under 14 KWTFA in partnership with referee Famara Bojang tournament, which is coming to an end today. It's indeed going to be a very, very important and a colorful final for that matter. So let's see who will be crowned as the champions of this final. And now the two fans club are well dressing, cheering their boys well before the game will even kick start. So that tells you how important this final is. And of course, we'll be hoping to witness a mouth-watering encounter from these kids. So Honorable Idrissa Sedi will take the kickoff any moment from now.
Langsung TV, albukan telepon din. Wala la problem mo. Kamera mana? TV atul. Albukan di telepon din. Alman fair. Ablay. Afai. Mungkin mungkin. Memang. Ini anda yang main pun. Nabi kan tidak. Hah? Sudah. Oh. Mana gitu?
All right. Well, this is an opportunity. If you are not within the premises of this football field, just be with your phone. You have the opportunity to follow Dalaso TV to watch this live broadcast. And now we hope the central referee will definitely be in a hurry as we are approaching to almost the half an hour of 5 p.m. And finally, Idrissa Sedi, congratulations, will be taking their seat now after witnessing the kickoff.
6 men.
And now we are saying a very big thank you to the dignitaries, the president of the KWTFA, Mr. Omar Ba, my very own boss, the founder of the KWT Academy FA, Mr. Momodu Esba, and many other important dignitaries are here. And later on, we hope to get the full list where we will patiently acknowledge their presence here today. And we are also about to witness the start of the game. Well, Aston Villa will be operating from left to right. Meanwhile, Super Talents will be operating from right to left. Here we go as the game is currently on now. Well, that's Aston Villa FC, number 15. And the ball is now finally with Modlamin Drame, the goalkeeper for Aston Villa, who is comfortably taking his time and plays to the number 18, Ismaila Kujabi, who sends in a long one, but it's going to be a throw for Super Talents. A throw for Super Talents. Number 12, Mas Law, will be taking the throw. Law headed away by Aston Villa, number 10 there. A long one there from the number 6 there for Aston Villa. Now Maslow headed away by the number 14. Maslow comfortably controlled the ball there, but that's going to be a throw in there for Aston Villa. Number 13 there, back to Super Talent. The number 8 clears the ball away from his own box. Intercepted there, back to Super Talents, and the number 8 now had Hadim Bamba. Super Aston Villa, number 15 there, with a long pass to the number 2, who is Ablai Jame. Jame to the number 9 with a long pass. That's going to be a goal kick there for Super Talent, and their goalkeeper will be taking that one. The goalkeeper will be taking that one for his side, for Super Talent. Dara Sise, who plays quickly to his defender. Not a good delivery there, but back to Super Talent. Now the number 14 there with the ball, Boubacar Diallo, but that was intercepted, and it's going to be a throw for Super Talent. A throw taken by the Super Talents player there, but not a good one, as Aston Villa number 2 was comfortable. Ablai Diallo there wins a throw or a free kick for his side at the far end of the field. A long one. That's going to be a throw for Super Talent. A disappointing free kick there from Aston Villa, headed away, and that's the number 14 now for Super Talent, but that was too much for the number 11, who is Patrick Gomez. Modlamin Drame sends in a long one, looking out for his strikers there, but could not connect them. Aston Villa now, and that's an offside. An offside there, and a free kick there to Super Talent. 3 minutes already been played. It's goalless here in Cloro. The 2025 KWTFA in partnership with referee Famara Bojang on the 14 tournament. A long one taken by the goalkeeper, and now the number 4 clears the ball from his own box. The number 11 for Super Talent, Patrick Gomez there. That was a very good move there from the Super Talent side. A free kick for Super Talent. A free kick for Super Talent. That was a very beautiful movement there from the Super Talents number 11, Patrick Gomez. And now back to the captain there, wins that one for his side, but intercepted there by Aston Villa, and that's going to be a free kick to Aston Villa, as the number 13 was fouled, who is no other person but Gibril Baji, and a free kick to be taken by the number 8 for Aston Villa, who is not a person but the number 8 for Aston Villa, will be taking the free kick for his side. A long one there from the number 18, rather, Ismaila Kujabi, who sends in a long one. That's an opportunity. A very good save there by super talent Dauda Cisse, who wasted no time to send in a long one, headed away by Aston Villa number 2. And that's going to be a throw-in for super talents at the far end of the field. A throw for super talents, and that's a foul throw. Ismaila Tamba, welcome once again. After 5 minutes being played, it's still goalless between Aston Villa FC and of course super talents, and it's always beautiful watching kids playing, and I believe we're going to witness a very interesting final here, because both teams seems like they're good with the ball, and as we speak right now we are yet to see those golden opportunities, but it is a promising final, I believe.
Yeah, Njai, indeed it's gonna be a promising final. By looking at the two teams, that is Aston Villa and Super Talent, we've encountered a set piece from Aston Villa, but the goalkeeper of Super Talent understand it very well, and then that's why he did not move and be able to stop that ball. But then let's see what will happen. Both the two teams are having fan baits, so you can see from our far hand side there, both two teams fans are just gingering, but it's good to see these young ones that are showcasing their talent. As the saying goes, if you support grassroots football, you are a friend, but if you do not support grassroots football, it means you are an enemy to progress. So here is a home of talent, and then we seen MS kid with talent that will be like a center of many teams within the greater Banjul area to come here and then do their scouting, and we get a lot of kids here that are ready to at least showcase their talent. And according to our interview with MS on Global Sport on Thursday Inside, he made mention that Kuloro is the home of theater when it comes to what you call sport, and I can attest to that now, what we have seen here. But then it's still 0-0 between Aston Villa and Super Talent. And then back to you, Jai.
All right, thank you very much, Tamba. It's still goalless here in Kuloro. A long one from the number 15 there, Sekou Njai, and now to the captain for Super Talents, who plays to a very good football there from Super Talent captain, who is no other person but the number 2, Idrissa Sidi, and that's going to be a throw or a free kick to Super Talents. The number 12, Maslow, will be prepared to take the free kick. Maslow will be taking the free kick for his side. 8 minutes already been played here in Kuloro Football Ground, the 2025 Under-14 KWTF in partnership with Famara Bojang tournament. It's still goalless. A replay free kick to be taken by Maslow of Super Talents. Let's see which of this side will be crowned as the champions of this final. A very interesting moment, a colorful final for that matter, full of ambience. The number 8 now with the free kick, and the number 2, Idrissa, with the delivery, but that was too easy for Modlamin Drame. A long one from Drame, looking out for the number 19 there, Motar Bari, but that was too much for Bari, and it's going to be a throw in for Super Talents. Super Talents attacking now, but that was intercepted. Aston Villa with the counter now. This could be a dangerous one. The number 14, a very dangerous one there, very close to Super Talents 18-yard box. A very good block there by Super Talents defender. And that's going to be a throw in. Back to Max Low, and that's a throw for Aston Villa now. A throw for Aston Villa, the number 13, Jibril Baji to the number 10. Back to Super Talents now. A very good football there. A long pass, looking out for the striker, the number 14 for Super Talent, but that was easily put away by Aston Villa, number 15, and a throw for Super Talents. The number 8 will be taking the throw. Number 8 to the number 14 there, Boubacar Jallo, but intercepted, and it's still there for Aston Villa. Clearance from the number 9, headed away by Super Talents at the deep part of the midfield, and back to Aston Villa, trying to launch an attack there. A very good move there from Aston Villa, and that's an opportunity. The number 10, very close. Oh my goodness. Well, one of the best opportunity as far as this game is concerned came from the Aston Villa end through their number 10, Usman Barrow. That could have been a goal.
He is the top goal scorer, Usman Barrow, with 4 goals.
We have been told that Usman Barrow is currently the top scorer of this tournament with 4 goals. This could have been another one to make it 5. It's indeed a very good opportunity for him. The number 19 now, Matar Bari, there with the ball, but that was intercepted by the number 17 for 11. And a free kick to Super Talents. A free kick there to Super Talents. A long one there from, headed away by Aston Villa. And now to the number 14, Motar Conte. Mustafa Conte rather. Conte still with the ball. A very good move there from Conte. A beautiful football, but that was a very poor ending from Mustafa Conte. Back to Super Talent now, the number 14. There, the number 18, Ismaila Kujabi for Aston Villa with a long pass, but was headed away. Now to the number 8 for Super Talent. Hadim Bamba back to Hadim. A long pass there, and that's going to be a throw-in for Aston Villa. 13 minutes already been played according to our own timing, and it is goalless between Aston Villa and of course Super Talents. 13 minutes already been played. You're reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasted live here in Cloro, the 2025 KWT Under 14 tournament organized by KWT FA in partnership with Mr. Famara Bojang, a referee, a young and aspiring referee for that matter. Aston Villa getting very close there, and that was a cross, but easily being cleared away by Super Talent defender, the number 9 for Aston Villa, who are now very pushing closer. That could have been a very dangerous delivery. Tamba, as we speak right now, Aston Villa are creating chances more than their opponents, Super Talents. We have seen few cuts chances that comes on their way after, let's say, 15 minutes being played as far as the first half is concerned, but it is still goalless.
Yeah, Njai is still goalless as Aston Villa are putting more effort and pressure. But by looking at the leading goal scorer for this tournament, that could have been one of the finest goals so far, and he could have registered himself to get another goal to add on his goal tally as to number 5 goal as well. But let's see what will happen, because the super talent defending side, they are very so caution. As the saying goes, defenders will win you title and then strikers will just give you what you call goals. But they are very, very so caution, but they need to be so mindful as well. If not at any point in time, Aston Villa could get any opportunity and they will bury it, and their fans will just run to the corner. But that's where you see the fans will be saying, "Cha." That is the most one that give you that appetite that grassroots football is one of the best football so far. Njai.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tamba of Capital FM. And that's a long one there, but that would be too easy for Drame, a young, experienced goalkeeper, a player for KWT Academy for that matter. And I believe Mamadou Esba will be a very proud guy sitting under the tent watching his young talents, showcasing their talents in this very important moment. Well, that is the final of this tournament, and that's an opportunity to also boost the confidence of these young stars. We are saying a very big congratulations to the founder and of course the entire team of KWTFA. We'd also like to say a very big thank you to the president, Mr. Omar Ba. Well, we hope to get the full list of the dignitaries that will make it very easier for us to acknowledge the presence of the entire team here. What we are saying a very big thank you to Mr. Idrissa Sedi, Honorable Idrissa Sedi, the former chairperson of Cloro Sports Committee, who have now retired from footballing affairs, but a politician now. Nevertheless, that's the number 19 for Aston Villa. That's Barry. But there was no foul as the referee Al-Husseini Gazama was not interested, and a throw-in for Super Talents. The number 10 for Barry with the ball, and that's a throw for Super Talents at the far end of the field. You're reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live, and we are broadcasting live here in Cloro. You can follow us live on Facebook and of course on our YouTube channel as well. We have more than 11,000 followers on Facebook, more than 3,000 followers on YouTube. We are saying a very big thank you to all our subscribers, and we hope to see many people to subscribe to our YouTube channel or to follow us on our Facebook page as well. And that's a long delivery there, headed away by Super Talents player. And that's a counter for Aston Villa, the number 9 there, who is Salifu Bojang, a long pass, but that he find it difficult to connect. And that's going to be Idrissa now, but one of the Super Talent player is on the ground. Well, we will give this opportunity to Mr. Ismail Tamba later on to acknowledge the presence of this to a great important action. 19 minutes already been played here, and it's still goalless between Super Talents and of course Aston Villa FC. Baji looking at Mustafa Conte, but that's going to be another throw. Baji with the throw, looking out for the number 7, but that was cleared away. The number 9 there, Salif Bojang with the header. Cleared away. The number 10 now for Aston Villa, who are comfortably getting towards the Super Talents 18-yard box. But now the Super Talents with a counter now. But that was intercepted by Sekunjai to the number 7 for Aston Villa. Now to Barry. Barry at the left-hand side. Mutar. But that was this process there, and back to Super Talents, who are now going forward, but that was blocked as well. And that's going to be Barry for Aston Villa, who is making life so difficult at that end. And that's going to be a free kick, and a deserving one for that matter, as Mutar Barry was fouled. And that's going to be a free kick there to Aston Villa, and this could be so dangerous for Super Talents. A free kick there to Aston Villa. A free kick to Aston Villa. It's still goalless. 21 minutes played. That's a free kick. A free kick to Aston Villa, and that was being saved by Dauda Cisse. Now Super Talent number 14 there with the ball, Babukar Jallo. Back to, and that's a foul and a free kick to Super Talent. A free kick there to Super Talent. A free kick to Super Talents. The number 4 there with a long one, looking out for the number 14. The number 7 now for Aston Villa with a very good pass. Now looking out for the number 14. That's a counter. An opportunity for Aston Villa. It was a very good opportunity for Aston Villa, number 14, Mustafa Conte. That was a very good counter for Aston Villa. They came very close once again, but could not capitalize on their chances. Who knows if Super Talents happens to come across to some of these deadly opportunities. That was a very good opportunity, and we will equally allow Mr. Tamba to acknowledge the presence of the dignitaries.
Yeah, thank you so much, Njai. And then indeed, what I'm seeing here, Njai, indeed it has captured my weekend source on everything. Forget about the Premier League, forget about the La Liga, the Ligue 1. We are right at Cloro Football Park to witness these kids with talent in partnership with Famara Bojang under 14 sport, or let's say championship final. Now within the mix we have Mr. Omar Ba. Mr. Omar Ba, thank you so much for honoring the invitation, and Suleiman Bayo, Seku Sedi, Mr. Jallo, Hadi Jallo, and then within the VIP we have Fatima Baro, and we have Anta Bojang, Ibrahim Bari and Usman Jallo. Those are the Council of Elders within the mix on this encounter between Aston Villa and Super Talent. Thank you so much, the Council of Elders, wherever you go, Mr. Njai. They will tell you the Council of Elders are the ones that determine, or those are the decision-making body. But we have to acknowledge Mr. MS Ba for coming up, or Momodu Ba, S Ba for coming up with such initiative. Indeed, this is where perhaps Mr. Ba will also say, when I was in Cloro, or he will also, at least narrate to his great-grandchildren that when I was one time in Cloro, this is what I have achieved. And we have many more youths that are also right here. As I always say, grassroots football is one of the best football so far. It's one of the best when it comes to what you call football within the Gambia. So within the Council of Elders, we thank you so much for honoring our invitation to this great encounter.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tamba. Kudos to KWT FA, Mr. Momodu Esba, the founder of the Academy. And of course, Omar Ba is the president of the Academy. The two well, anyway, 25 minutes already been played, and it's still goalless. Special thanks to all the dignitaries who are here this evening to grace this important final, and that's going to be a throw-in. Well, Mr. Tamba, we must definitely thank Momodu Esba and the team. After the establishment of this academy more than 5 years ago, we've seen a rapid development when it comes to the development of football in this community. And we've seen this academy has been producing a very good talents, and to be honest, some of them went up to the national level. When we're talking about the under-17, the last under-17 who went to the WAFU, and of course the African under-17 championship, this academy were able to produce two players, Fra and Famara Bojang, and along the line we have seen some very, very positive news coming. Even not long ago, we've came across to a news where that one of their player, also Bakari Manjang, is also on the verge of signing his first professional contract. And we have lots of them who are definitely doing very well, and who knows, coming next 5 years to come, Cloro Tunjina will definitely going to be a community that will be embracing a lot of professional players. So I believe the academy is really impacting a lot when it comes to the development of these young talents. Imagine this is under 14, the caliber of football that we're seeing from these young lads. You mold them to a certain stage, you will definitely going to see them at another level. So definitely kudos to Momodu Esba, and of course the president Omar Ba and the entire team for coming up with this great initiative. I think this is the best way to support grassroots football. Academy is creating academics in our communities is one of the key factors if you want to definitely impact on these young talents. When you want to see your players growing from one level to another, this is the right answer for it. So I believe this is an opportunity for the young players also to come out and be part of the academy to showcase their talent. This is an opportunity. It doesn't mean that you have to be at the divisional levels where before you will get the opportunity to sign a professional contract or to be at the first, second division football. So this is an opportunity, and I believe KWT definitely the entire management need to be commended.
Yeah, the entire management need to be commended. I believe and I hope this is what MS was attesting when he came to the radio station in Banjul on Capital FM Global Sports. But as you rightly mentioned, when you look
Thank you very much. We are broadcasting live here in Cloro, the 2025 KWTFA in partnership with Famara Bojang referee under 14 championship tournament. That's a very good pass there from Aston Villa, the number 13 now, Jibril Vaji, but that was intercepted anyway. And 30 minutes already been played according to our own timing. It's still goalless. Very soon we will
sleep alone. Wanna hold you tight, but I fool my eyes. But I'll be alright. Forever. Como lato, como queso. Pide, tomacito. Say Django, Django, manita. Django, Django. Say Django, Django, manita. Django, Django. I be talking to myself. I don't even notice. She got me feeling like a zombie. I shoot like your stories. See when she put that body down. You got me falling truly. I just touched down. When I see you now, serving on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you sure, make me know the fight. I don't wanna sleep alone. Wanna hold you tight. I pull my eyes, but I'll be alright. Malato, como queso, pide, tomacito. Say Django, Django, manita. Django, Django.
I'm losing focus. I'm feeling so lost. Them other girls get lost, 'cause you switch me past the love. Show me your true color. That's my own color. Them other girls get lost, 'cause you switch me past the love. So my yellow pepe, your body check. You don't make me mess. I lose my sense. Body causing wahala, from Accra to Botswana. Why you don't stand up and down? This one no be a drama. Finish your color, I'ma share be your level. We are getting I'm losing focus. I'm feeling so lost. And them other girls get lost, 'cause you switch me past the love. Show me your true color. That's my own color. And them other girls get lost, 'cause you switch. Soca.
96, Brejo.
Aba on.
All right, welcome back to the second half ball-to-ball commentary. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live, Gambia. We are Dalaso TV, so you can all donate us with your dollars. And the start of the second half, we are live here in Cloro, the 2025 KWTFA in partnership with Famara Bojang under 15 fitness tournament. Final is currently taking place. And as we speak right now, the game is goalless. And this marks the start of the second period of the game between Super Talents and, of course, Aston Villa. As the game is in progress now, a long pass from the number 2, cleared away by, oh, that's a foul, according to the man dictating the game itself, Alfisini Gazama, the central referee. Oh, that's a free kick taken by Superstar. Now to Aston Villa, the number 2, Ablai Jame. Jame with the cross, cleared away. Still goalless, and in case if the match happens to end like this, according to the latest information, the two sides will be separated through post-match penalty shootout, possibly. And the number 18 for Aston Villa now, and that was Babukar Jallo for Jallo there for Super Talents. That was a very good effort by Jallo back to Super Talents, but intercepted now. Clearance from the Super Talents defender back to Aston Villa now. And the number 13 there, Jibril Baji, looking out for the number 10, Barrow. Barrow there with the ball. Now to Super Talents, Babukar Jallo. Jallo has been a very fine player for Super Talents today. Jallo, but that was intercepted. Back to Super Talents. Plates back to Jallo. Looking out for the number 11 there, Patrick Gomez, but he was caught on offside. And that's going to be a free kick. A free kick there to... A free kick. Aston Villa. Sekunjai with a long pass. Now to Ablai Jame. Jame with the long pass. So that's an opportunity there for Aston Villa. It's a goal for Aston Villa. And the number 14 there scored for Aston Villa, who is no other person but Mustafa scored in 43 minutes of the second half. That was a beautiful pass from Ablai Jame. the young left-footed halfback, contributed a lot towards this first goal of this final. And Mr. Tamba is the first goal of the game, and it is in favor of Aston Villa, courtesy of Mustafa Conte.
Yeah, Njai, Mustafa really knew if I did not score that goal or he did not score that goal, perhaps the fans will have big question mark to ask him. But then, as I earlier on alluded, in the second half, that is where we now have to say, is either you come out or you either have to defend it. But now we've seen Aston Villa put in more pressure, but the second half, Aston Villa was like a little bit caution, and that's why Mustafa did not waste more time. But the surprise side of it, after the first half break, I just saw these young kids that are just entering into the pitch with their trainer trying to at least instruct them using the ball skills within the field. That shows that Mr. Njai, here at Cloro, MS is nurturing what you call talent. And kudos to MS and the team as well.
Well, thank you very much. That was a very important goal for Aston Villa, who are currently on top as we speak. And that's a free kick to Super Talents. A free kick there to Super Talents to be taken by the number 17. Who is no other person but Modu Bojang. Bojang will be taking the free kick for his side. Bojang now. Bojang with the free kick for Super Talents. A long one there, and that was a waste one for Super Talent, and it's going to be a goal kick. Therefore, that's going to be a goal kick. Therefore, Aston Villa.
How are you?
A long one there, taken by the defender. And now the number 4 with the clearance for Super Talents. Aji Cisse. And now Aston Villa number 9 with a long pass to the number 14 as the ball traveling on air, headed away by Super Talents Maslow. Now to the number 5, looking out for the captain there at the far end of the field. That's the captain, the young captain for Super Talent, Idrissa Sedi. And a free kick to Aston Villa. Still 1-0. That will be a double substitution for Super Talent. Double substitution for Super Talent. Number 18 Ibrahima Sonko and number 19 Lamin Dabo will all be introduced in the second period of the game, as they will definitely be eager to help their side to find an equalizer, and that's going to be a moment to cherish indeed. If Super Talents happens to find an equalizer, but let's see if that will happen. 8 minutes already been played. We still have a lot to go. A long way to go. 8 minutes already been played according to our own timing here. And that's going to be a free kick. Free kick there to A throw in for Super Talents. Well, a free kick rather for Super Talents. A free kick there to Super Talents. Interesting moments as the two fans club are definitely cheering their boys from the beginning up to date. Quite interesting. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV and we're broadcasting live here in Colorado. You can follow us on our Facebook page, and of course you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Special thanks to Momodu Esba and the team for coming up with this very important tournament. It is KWT and Famara Bojang Under 14 Fitness Championship. And that's a free kick to Super Talents. The number 2 there, the young captain, probably the youngest player of this field, or of this final, Mr. Tamba, has been definitely very effective for Super Talents. And it's really beautiful giving responsibility to a young talent like this come in next 5-6 years to come, where the young captain, who is no other person but Idrissa Sedi, will have the opportunity to watch himself playing, taking part in this very important final, captaining his side, even though if they happens to lose, it will always be a moment for him to cherish forever. So it is definitely beautiful. And Mr. Tamba, we are definitely, after 10 minutes already been played, Aston Villa looks very dangerous. From the first half, they've been playing better than their opponents in terms of creating opportunities. And in the early minutes of the second half, we've seen the first goal of this final through their number 14, who is no other person but Mustafa Conte. And, you know, I believe Super Talents, they have a lot to do if they definitely want to level the tie to bring the game to alive. But if not, you know, we might see Aston Villa walking away with this trophy. But let's see what will happen, as the game is definitely not yet over. It's just after 11 or 12 minutes played.
Yeah, obviously, Njai, Super Talent need more work to do as to restore parity, but as things stands, Aston Villa are having now more energy to push, because we're now getting not closer to 90 minutes, but we're getting closer to what Aston Villa will say, wow, this is where our Marabu will say, wow, it's good to go with Aston Villa. But let's see, the Super Talents are also putting more pressure, because by looking at that youngest player, it's more of taking responsibility when you are young. That justifies to say you have a long way to go, and that responsibility, you might see the benefit of it. But as things stands, Aston Villa are leading a goal to nil. Yes, and the funniest part so far, or not the funniest, but one of the most interesting sight, by seeing the two fans, still now they are more of saying, wow, the atmosphere, the ambience is so nice. That shows you that, you know, that tells you rather more spectators are enjoying this encounter in between Aston Villa and Super Talent. Back to you, Njai.
Well, thank you very much. It's indeed a very colorful final. The community has been a football-loving community always. And It's still 1-0 between Aston Villa and Super Talents. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We're broadcasting live here in Koloro, the 2025 KWT 2025 KWT and Famara Bojang under 14 fitness tournament. Well, it's a throw-in. Aston Villa. A throw for Aston Villa. And now taken by the number 2 for Aston Villa, who is Ablai Jame, and that's a free kick. The number 17 was fouled, Modu Bojang, and a free kick to Super Talents. A free kick there to Super Talents. To Super Talents. "15 minutes already been played." Is the 2025 under 14 KWT in partnership with Mr. Famara Bojang Fitness Championship Final. A long one there, headed away by the goal scorer Kwt. And now to Superstar, a header from Barry. Now to the number 5, a long pass, looking out for the striker Boubacar Jallo, but who finds it very difficult to pass through the Aston Villa defense line there. Modlamin Drame is in no rush to continue with the play. A long one from Drame. A header now to the number 18, Superstar at the far end. Aston Villa, Jibril Baji. Well, Aston Villa, Kwt trying to pass through the Superstars defense line there, but that was a very by the number 4 for Super Talents, Alaji Cisse. Now that's a free kick to Aston Villa, 17. And that's a free kick to Aston Villa. But that's a long one there from Barry. Was easily been saved there by the goalkeeper Dauda Cisse. And that's Super Talents, the number 8 for Super Talents now, who is not a passing but Hadim Bamba. The number 11, a long pass there. That could have been an opportunity. Jallo now is still there for the number 2, and that's an opportunity, and it's a goal. The captain for Super Talents scored a beautiful goal for his side. Tamba, this is absolutely a great goal, no doubt. The young star will be remembered forever.
Oh boy, it's more getting more interesting. Mr. Njai, I cannot even rate that goal. Looking at that youngster, as I alluded earlier on, by looking at that youngster, taking responsibility when you are young, justify you that, well, you can do it in a manner that he display a fantastic goal by looking at that goal. It's going to be one of the most talk about goals so far for this encounter in between Super Talent and Aston Villa. Wow, that goal justified that the whole community is just shaking because the fans are just pouring, and in fact we are seeing the central referee who is more of at least trying to create space so that they can be able to celebrate in a manner that they are enjoying it. But let's see what will happen. It's never over until it is all over. It is getting interesting as time goes on, as well as we are moving to the latter part of the second half. Mr. Njai.
Well, thank you very much. The number 7, Alaji Usman Kamara, go to Dalaso TV after this game. You watch this goal. This is a magnificent one, a goal that this young lad Alaji Usman Kamara will forever remember. Taking the responsibility as captain, scoring the equalizing goal, this definitely means a lot. And it's absolutely a very interesting moment here. It is a 1-1 between Super Talent and Aston Villa. It's a 1-1. And we will now, Binta Jaju, welcome, and it's indeed a very important final. That was a very good equalizer. And at the same time, you can equally take this opportunity to also acknowledge the presence of the dignitaries as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdullah Njai. It is indeed a very interesting game, as we can all see. And then looking at the side of the Super Talents, I have seen that goal coming from the captain, which is Alaji Usman Kamara. That was indeed a very beautiful goal, Abdullah. Taking the responsibility at that stage, seeing your team being down by a goal to nil. And then as a captain, the only thing that you could do is to make sure that you equalize that particular goal, Abdullah. Indeed, but we still have more time to the second half. Let's see if there will be more goal opportunities, because the like of Aston Villa have been the first person to score the goal. And Super Talents came in 1-0 to equalize that particular moment. And again, to our viewers that are watching Dalaso TV, under the high table, those that are present here today as part of the dignitaries present, we have Ahmad Ba, President Kwt FA. Thank you for coming. And we also have Suleiman Bayo, part of the dignitaries here present today. Sekou Sedi, thank you for coming. We have Mr. Jallo, Hadi Jallo, we have Fatima Barrow, Anta Bojang, Ibrahim Abari, Usman Jallo, and we have Mamadou Esba, founder for KWT. And all the things that we were unable to mention your names, we acknowledge your presence here today to grace the final for KWT and Famara Bojang on the 14th Fitness Championship final. Abdullah, this is one of the best things that I have seen in Cloro, for the fact that they have been supporting grassroots. For the fact that they have been supporting grassroots, most especially KWT. I think this is what all village needs to encourage, because once our grassroots level is very, very much good, then we will not suffer when we reach to the other stage. So far, Abdullah, Aston Villa is also making a lot of progress, but indeed they are also not making the best chances of their goal score opportunities. So far, I'm adding all million ko nyintemena albe dalaso TV jibe kan live kobo kloro sate okono nyimu final team yalon ko ole mu Kwt and Famara Bojang under 14 fitness championship final mi yalon ko play come between Aston Villa and in Super Talent. Nyimu final team yalon ko anyintemena ibe 1-1 Aston Villa kada team yalon ko it'll follow goal score in the beginning of the second half. And Super Talent came all from 1-0 behind in Atanai equalize thanks to their captain, a very young one for that matter, who is very brilliant, and he definitely see that the goalkeeper was not actually in the right center, and then he ensured that he did the needful at that point to ensure game when you equalize Abdullah. So far so good. Badingol game when you be 1-1 Imanyono, but Hankabidaro wato nyinda manimbi football goal sa score any moment, any minute, and any second. Wakamala dorong dalaso TV long almol like almol subscribe nyimu komba is television ultimi alon ko abe nying sate wala ponkono.
All right, thank you very much, Binta Jaju. Well, just to remind you, part of the dignitaries as well, we have Idrissa Sedi, Honorable, who took the kick-off earlier on. We also have some members of Kwt Famara Sports Committee. The PR is around, who is no other than but Salifu Pabi Baji, the energetic PR, who is always there to feed us with information or updates from the ongoing Kwt Famara Junior League Tournament. And we also have the secretary or the assistant secretary, who is Lamin Jaju, who is also here, and the rest of the team are all here, and the second vice chairperson or president is also on the ground. So kudos to the Kwt Famara Sports Committee also for the job well done. And Pastor, our very own brother, is also here. I was expecting to have him under the commentary decks, but nevertheless, we are always grateful to acknowledge your presence here as well as part of those who are always there in support of sports in this community. So it's still 1-1 between Super Talents and Aston Villa. Well, that's going to be a free kick. The head coach the head coach of Aston Villa is not happy with the referee decision, and we have seen where the referees, the fourth official, is trying to talk to him. And that's a free kick taken by Super Talents, headed away. And the number 11, and that's going to be another free kick. Another free kick there to Super Talents, almost at the edge of the center circle. It's 1-1. We are live on Dalaso TV. Two beautiful goals. One in the first half and one in the second half from Aston Villa, who first took the lead. No, from the early minutes of the second half, Aston Villa scored the first goal through Mustafa Konda. That's a beautiful one, a very dangerous one. That was very close, Mr. Tamba. These are some of the, imagine such a young talent, having a free kick almost at the edge of the center circle, putting up a brilliant delivery into this aspect is definitely unbelievable, Mr. Tamba.
Yeah, Abdullah, that was very brilliant free kick. That could have one of the most fantastic set piece so far, and it could have one of the best goal if it has registered. But then both the two teams are now battling for supremacy. They are now battling for at least the trophy that is in front of us right away. But what I'm seeing now, Super Talent are now putting more pressure on Aston Villa. But that was like one of its kind, because you dare not score a goal and you relax, because one goal does not count, or one goal does not justify to your own at least safetyness, and that's why Super Talent happened to equalize that first goal in the second half of the game. But then it was a very beautiful moment, as we are seeing both the two teams are at least showcasing their talent, showcasing their skills of at least beautiful game of football. So let's see what will happen. Still, Aston Villa is with a goal, and likewise Super Talents. But if things stay like this, according to the communique we receive, the game will go into a penalty shootout as well. So it will be very difficult for you to determine which side is going. But let's wait and see what will happen.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tamba. 29 minutes played, or we can say 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go. And that's going to be quite interesting. A substitution.
If things stay like this, because the little time that is left,
all right, possibly there's a possibility we might go in for a replay final. Who knows? The committees are always happy to hear that. Well, according to some of the dignitaries who were just joining, or they were here some time back, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Mutar Ba, and of course Mr. Kujabi Idrissa Sedi, Dembo Jame, Kloro Tunjira Sports Committee, Yusufa Kujabi, Ibrahima Bari, and of course Zainu Jalo, my very own brother, Mr. Jalo, Real Madrid star, the Real Madrid. But that's going to be, it is indeed not a very good weekend for most of these big club fans. Yesterday was a terrible day, but nevertheless, that's the beauty of football. And back to Kloro here, and that's going to be a corner, a long one there, and that's header. The number 14, that was a very good shot from the goal scorer for Aston Villa, Mustafa Conte. And now that's going to be a corner. It's still 1-1. It's still 1-1. And that's Aston Villa there complaining for penalty, but the referee said no, there was no penalty. And that's going to be a goal kick there for goal kick for Super Talents. Goal kick for Super Talents. Goal kick there for Super Talents. A deflection by the goalkeeper. A throw for Aston Villa, headed away. Now to the number 17. That's Super Talents. Aston Villa now. That was a blocked. It's going to be a free kick for Super Talents. Well, Aston Villa rather. You're reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasting live here in Kloro, the 2025 KWT Academy FA in partnership. Well, that's a long one, and Mr. Tamba, it's still very interesting, and we've seen both teams are definitely putting up a respectable performance. And before Mr. Tamba Ibrahima, it's still 1-1. It has been a very good football from this under 14 sides of the two finalists. That's Super Talent and of course Aston Villa. Aston Villa first scored and Super Talent later equalized. And as we speak right now, it is definitely a very, very interesting moment here. And according to what we've heard or what we've gathered from the organizing committee, possibly a game, well, that's an offside. If the game happens to end like this, possibly there might be a replay final.
Okay, Abdullah, thank you. This is a very, let's say, a very good encounter, because we all know grassroots has been there, is always the basic of football. This is where everything starts from. And then football, like I always say, is a life-changing sport. It is a sport that can make you, that can turn you from zero to a hero, and can also rise you from grass to grace as well. But then one mistake can also end your career as well. And then I believe starting from grassroots level also inculcate that spirit of sportsmanship in this, in the minds of these young footballers. And also starting from grassroots as well, it also give them that boost, and it also boosts their morals when it comes to sports, and also involving them in this beautiful game. And so far from the levels that I've seen here, these kids have been groomed very well, because looking at their sportsmanship is another level. And also if they are to continue like this, it's going to be very good for the community as well, because you all know Koloro is one of the powerhouse when it comes to football in Combo East. And also grassroots being introduced here, has been introduced here for a long time now. It has been a center where most of our talent has been produced from, because we can see the likes of Mbemba, Jame, Vicente and others are all being produced by KWT. And then most of the talents that I'm seeing here, I believe, will also supersede the likes of Mbemba and the others in time. So I will also say a very big thank to the organizers, Muhammad Esba, Famara, and the entire KWT board and management, and the players as well, and the entire community of Koloro.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Bojang. That's a corner for Aston Villa. A moment. A long one there. That's a goal kick now. Oh, another corner for Aston Villa. This is a moment where the opponents will be shaken That's a corner from Aston Villa, headed away. And that's an opportunity there as a counter for Super Talents. A beautiful move there. And what can he do? And this is beautiful. And it's, well, Drame quickly clears the ball away. A very beautiful football from this young team. And that Super Talents, a very good opportunity there for, well, it has been a very good football from the Super Talent side. That was a very, very good run from one of their players, the number 19, who came in as a substitute, Lamin Dabo. And that's a corner, possibly the final opportunity. Any moment from now, the central referee might blow the whistle. This is an opportunity for Super Talents to make it 2-1 or Aston Villa to defend. And this moment, Aston Villa will be trying to defend with their lives. This is indeed an interesting moment. That's a corner for Super Talents. And another corner for Super Talents. The Aston Villa coaches, if you might check them right now, pressure, open pressure, they will be seeking and seeking. This is a moment where no football lover will definitely want to concede a goal at this point in time. And this is a very interesting moment. That's a corner for Super Talents. A very good clearance. And now the number 2. And finally, that's bring us to the end of the game. You can see it's indeed a very interesting moment. And according to the organizers, possibly, let's hear from the organizing committee finally, what will be the final decision? Is it going to be a replay? I'm not sure. We might be able to go with a post-match penalty shootout. Well, that's bring us to the end of this game. It's Super Talent 1, Aston Villa 1. You were watching Dalaso TV. We are broadcasting live here in Coloro. And we will be happy to be back here once again with another live ball-to-ball commentary or live coverage of this final. Special thanks to my camera operators. I'm from Famara Bojang, who was stepping in for Usman Bojang. And Usman Bojang, thank you very much. Mr. Tamba, thank you. It's a pleasure to share this moment with you. And of course, Binta Jaju. And finally, Mr. Tamba.
Yeah, Abdullah, it was one of the most interesting sides, but the two teams just drew, and then according to the organizing committee, that is the Council of Elders, there has to be a replay final, because they will tell you we are married to the Constitution, and now they are going through the Constitution, but then if they say they have to add more time, they have to add another 20 minutes for the penalty sort out, that will take us to a dark night where it will not be safe for the two teams. But then I am happy to be here, and I'm happy to at least to be here to cover this final here at Kuloro. But in a surprise, Abdullah, one of these sides, sometimes I do hear, is it Kuloro Tinjina? So this is my first time being here, just at least to encounter these matches, but that is Aston Villa and Super Talent.